Hey guys, it's Dion here, man. And this is the NBA Finals, bro. This is games 1, 2, and 3. We completely swept the 76ers. Got in their ass. They wasn't even a challenge, man. Game 3, my dude gonna be spazzing. You ain't even gonna need to watch the game for a competitive game. It ain't competitive at all. It's gonna be just a thrashing, an ass whooping. But it's just what my dude did in that game alone. In all 3 of these games was just legendary for my nigga. I was trying to average a triple double in this motherfucker, but I ain't get it until game 3. I was trying to go for over 100 points and over 30 assists so I can hold both those records. I ended up not doing it, but my nigga got the ring, man, and we good. So yeah, man, hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. And I'll see you guys at the end.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
And count the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Blocked away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Michael Beasley with the slam. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
In the front court comes Simmons. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Josh Hart. Nice pass to get things going.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Here comes the screen. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
That misses with 3 seconds left. Gets off the 3 at the buzzer, and it won't be close as time expires here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game 1. Jay and I are back after this. It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Second quarter about to start. Jay, this has felt like a game of horse. It was shot for shot in the opening period.
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
It's a 1-point game as we get rolling once again here in the second quarter. Got it.
I love the drive to the basket then. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Sixers control. Markelle Fultz to Allen. Embiid shot off the mark.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Fultz. To Brunson. Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. JaVale McGee. Here comes the screen. McGee powers it through.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Los Angeles, they have it. To Josh Hart. Add 2 points to the board.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Markelle Fultz to Redick. Going to launch beyond the arc. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing now.
Fultz into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Fultz to Redick. Embiid scores from the post.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Down for McGee. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Sixers have the basketball. Markelle Fultz to Redick. Redick with a shot, no good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're gonna lower the chances of them making that shot.
Fultz to Embiid. Redick to Embiid. From the painted area, won't go down.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Has a chance? Not that time.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Count the bucket for 2.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Markelle Fultz to Embiid. And scores.
Dario Saric has really become a big part of the rebuild in Philly, and he's had improved shooting from his first year to his second year because he understands where his shots come from. He's assisted on 99% of his mix. That shows you something.
Fultz with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Redick. And the Lakers have the rebound. Now a 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Lakers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Man, that was sweet.
It's all about that first step, and it's all about angles. Look at the way he got his shoulders through the angle of the defender. That first step was great, but those shoulders getting through, that was the difference.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Simmons. Simmons with a shot. That won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
It's Ben Simmons controlling the offense. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation to McConnell. Redick. 4-3. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitute.
Hey, this is our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Fultz into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Embiid, good for two.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not, and he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
Grayson Allen to Fultz. Fires the three. Can't get the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Beasley. To Josh Hart. Beasley sets him up. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Fultz to Embiid. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Joel Embiid looking to take his game to a completely different level after working out with one of the best trainers in the league this offseason. An all-star for the first time last year, averaging 23 points. Safe to say, no longer trust the process. Joel Embiid is the process.
Covington to Fultz. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Sixers control it. That misses with 2 seconds to go. Pacers get the victory. They've grabbed Game 1 of this best-of-5 series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers.
To Josh Hart. Shot from the lane won't go.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
To Redick. Simmons. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not. And he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
Scores from the post.
Now that the process has been established, it's going to be fun to see how much better Joel Embiid can be this season. Everybody heard about his arduous off-season workout program, but the thing I love about him the most, he always works on his game, even if he's dunking on random fans on vacation.
It's Ben Simmons controlling the offense. To Embiid. Inside, he scores.
Joel Embiid looking to take his game to a completely different level after working out with one of the best trainers in the league this offseason. An all-star for the first time last year, averaging 23 points. Safe to say, no longer trust the process. Joel Embiid is the process.
To Beasley. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Covington. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Josh Hart, and he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Ben Simmons with the rock. And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
And counted at the rim.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. Jay and I are back after this. It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. About to start the second quarter. Both teams very productive.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
It's Kuzma up to block the shot.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Ball.
Wait on it.
They get it to Kuzma down low. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Just like Linsanity in New York. Kuzmania took LA by storm his rookie year. There's no doubt he has crazy talent, but it's his heart that endears him to the fans and his teammates. Even though he was drafted late in the first round, Kyle Kuzma is the one.
To Kyle Kuzma. Off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Sixers have the basketball. Fultz to McConnell. Nothing going here on that drive. And it's Ball who blocks the shot. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Has a look. Fultz with a shot off the mark. Trying to cash in. That's no good. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Sixers control it. Markelle Fultz to Embiid. Short jumper won't go down.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Fultz into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Brunson to Fultz. Embiid, good for two.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Kyle Kuzma. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw, good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Fultz to McConnell. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Across the timeline comes James. His guys should be able to get the final shot. A lot of contact, no whistle.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando as we go from Jay to Jalen. It's Jalen Rose with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Knocked loose. Sixers recovered. Simmons to Covington. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Robert Covington is long, and it pays off with the three.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Turns and slams it down.
What a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Shot by Sharek off the mark. To ball. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Simmons over to the right side. To Simmons. Simmons with a shot. That won't go. Got it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Simmons brings the ball up court to Redick. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. It remains Sixers basketball. New blood coming in for both sides. That's out of... The Lakers get the victory. They'll take a commanding 2-0 lead into Game 3 of this 5-game series.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Let's do it. That's out of...
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Inside, he scores.
I wonder who we're going to see tonight. Playoff Rondo or that other guy? Because when he's on top of his game, there is no one better in terms of IQ and also vision. Unless the offense isn't clicking, expect to see him breaking down the D and ensuring everyone gets fed.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
And Embiid's free throw good. A three-point play. The Sixers extend the lead. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Sixers control it. Grayson Allen to Embiid. The pass set it all up.
Joel Embiid looking to take his game to a completely different level after working out with one of the best trainers in the league this offseason. An all-star for the first time last year, averaging 23 points. Safe to say, no longer trust the process. Joel Embiid is the process.
Fultz with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Scores from the post.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not, and he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
He made his first effort, but not that time. Rondo cleans it up. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Knocked loose. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Fultz to Allen. Surveys the floor. Able to convert inside.
Now that the process has been established, it's going to be fun to see how much better Joel Embiid can be this season. Everybody heard about his arduous off-season workout program, but the thing I love about him the most, he always works on his game, even if he's dunking on random fans on vacation.
It's good. Not necessarily his comfort zone. They dared him. He scores.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Fultz into the front court. He'll run the offense. Markelle Fultz to Allen. Rejected by McGee.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Not that time, and not his shot.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Rondo, no good. A pass, down low to Beasley. Nothing going here on that drive. To Josh Hart. Fires the three, unbothered. Josh Hart hits the three.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
To Embiid. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Blocked by Embiid.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Slam dunk for Markelle Fultz.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Sixers have the basketball. 4-3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. And he finishes at the rim. Gets off the three. At the buzzer. And it's off the rim. Came so close to draining that one from three-quarters court. But that'll do it for this opening period. That's the end of one here in game. 1 quarter down. Jay, is anyone gonna miss? Defense was not good in that first quarter.
It was great to watch, and both teams were on fire. But Ed, let me bring you inside one of the huddles. These teams are fiery. I heard one player say, we got to draw a line. We got to fight. We got to continue to compete. Get up in somebody's face. The effort will be there in the second quarter.
It's a one-point game as we get rolling once again here in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope cleans it up. Beasley. Beasley's shot won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Runner here won't go. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Los Angeles has the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
I got ball. That's me.
Brunson to McConnell. Oh, it's blocked by Ingram.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Redick. He engulfed him that time. To Beasley. From the outside, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Runner's good there.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on-time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
To Ball. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit, easy layup.
Simmons to Redick. Short jumper won't go down. To Caldwell Pope. And count the basket inside.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Covington. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. It remains Sixers basketball. Substitution being made in this one. Covington. Lakers come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Embiid. From the painted area, won't go down.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Curling inside. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. In the front court comes Simmons. Down a dozen. Simmons. To Covington. Shot from the lane won't go. Ball with it up top. Lead is 12. Knocked loose. And this will be out of bounds off of Embiid, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Ball. Not Not that time.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Knocked loose. Oh, nice swat.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Sixers call for time as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Simmons. Throws it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Covington to Redick. Jumper's good.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Redick to Simmons. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And look out. Big finish at the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
It's Ben Simmons controlling the offense. To Redick. Probing the defense. Redick to Simmons. Rocking the rim.
Dario Saric has really become a big part of the rebuild in Philly, and he's had improved shooting from his first year to his second year because he understands where his shots come from. He's assisted on 99% of his mix. That shows you something.
Simmons with it. Down by 15. Shot by Johnson. No good. To Ball. Flushes it home.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Sixers control it. Brunson. Got a piece of it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Redick. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Stuffs Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Covington to Brunson. Redick. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Rondo. Oops, he missed the first one. He delivers with 2 free throws. Philadelphia with the basketball. Brunson to Covington. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended. Covington's a tough matchup.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. Hart. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot you can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
Inside, he scores.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Trying to cash in, knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
A lot of contact, no whistle. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. It's a big finish.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Sixers have the basketball. Brunson to Redick. Probing the defense. Knocked loose. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Off the mark at the line. Brunson to Covington. Not going to have it this time.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Cashes in for 2.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Screen coming. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
Brunson to Embiid. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Blocked by Embiid.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Brunson. To Redick. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Josh Hart. It's denied by Embiid.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Redick. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Josh Hart from long range. Unbothered. Josh Hart hits the three.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
I got ball. I got ball.
Brunson to Embiid. Shot by Embiid won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Here comes the screen. To Redick. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Redick. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
That ends the third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. LBJ has it.
Defense, let's go.
Rondo. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Grayson Allen to Fultz. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
James. Second effort. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And draws the foul.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one goes down. So he hits the...
All right, let's do this.
With the flush, taking on all comers.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Lakers ball. Embiid says not this time.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Brunson to Covington. From the painted area, won't go down.
Self-catch.
Blocked by Covington.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Has a chance to Simmons. Can't connect. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Beasley. Slams it down.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Covington to Brunson. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Brunson. And the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Simmons brings the ball up court. Covington to Brunson. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Simmons into the front court. His guys down big. Redick to Simmons. Fine to shoot. Brunson to Simmons. Here's a chance from long range, and the Lakers with the rebound. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Caldwell Pope. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Caldwell Pope. That's off the side of the rim, short. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
I mean it right there, man. Yeah, y'all see it right there. We fucked them up, nigga. And my dude got the championship his rookie season, joined the All-Star team, got rookie of the year, and got motherfucking, what else I get of the year? Shit, I got something else of the year. Rookie of the year and something else. One of them motherfucking awards. I forgot what it was, but yeah, man, my nigga went off, bruh. So, man, hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Fuck with your boy, man. Like, tomorrow, I'm a live stream WWE 2K18 for the last time. So y'all would never see me play that shitty ass game ever again. It wasn't shitty, but it was boring. But yeah, man, we gonna get ready for 2K19 and Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna live stream the fuck out of Assassin's Creed, and I'm gonna be live streaming 2K19 with my bro, hopefully. But yeah, man, you see my boy, he got the trophy, LeBron style. Yeah, boy. Fuck KD. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.